Hello, Aquarius. I hope you guys are well. Welcome to this beautiful and abundant channel. It is Mama Manifests for those of you who don't know me. Now, if you can hear a leaf blower in the background, you're not crazy. It is in fact a leaf blower. The landscapers are here. So just that will be going away shortly if it is a little bit of an agitating sound, which brings me into my first message for you guys. And that is, some of you I really feel like are feeling claustrophobic almost, like people are really close to you, there's energies, and you just want to kind of not be alone, but just like be in your own energy field. You can really feel situations around you just causing a little bit of tension and anxiety, and it's like, I literally feel like some of you, it's like, get away from me, like get away from me. Okay, so that's the first message coming through. The second message coming through, I'm starting a new thing, if you will, with this series, and it's giving you guys a song to listen to, right? And the song that is coming through for you guys this time around is "Only the Good Die Young" by Billy Joel. Okay, so I will post that in the description box below, a link to that song, so you guys can go ahead and listen to it. And there's a couple of messages coming through. For some of you, you know, it might have been recent or in the past that you lost somebody, a friend or a sibling or a family member that was very, very close to you, that had just a beautiful soul, and they brought so much value and love to your life. And really, you know, you feel yourself missing them right now. Okay, you feel it yourself thinking about them. And you know, my condolences to anybody who this has been a recent thing to happen. I'm sending you love, and just know that that energy and that soul is with you on your journey, and they activated and taught you many things in this lifetime. The other message coming through from this song is that a lot of you have been kind of enclosed, and that's almost that claustrophobic thing I'm feeling. Your consciousness is expanding at this time, but you kind of grew up in a religious, you know, upbringing, and you're breaking through from that. You're seeing, not to say it's wrong or right, but you're seeing life beyond the religion. You're seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, so those are the messages coming through. I encourage you over the next couple of weeks to give that song a listen. It's connecting with your soul right now, and it'll be activating for you. It's going to mean something different to each and every one of you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. This is what's next on your soul journey. So we're going to see what's coming up. I'm first going to get some messages from the Oracle, and then we'll dive into the Celtic Cross with the Tarot. Okay, these are general energy readings, so a lot of it is going to resonate with you, but the little parts that don't, maybe they were meant for somebody else. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we're going. And whenever you come across this reading, that's exactly when you were meant to see it. Okay, so let's see what the overall energies are for the lovely Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to hold on to those. They almost came out. Okay, what overall energies? Okay, let's see what this first one is. Caring connections. Okay, we'll see what else is coming out with that. So definitely about some relationships, about some close relationships, some energy coming through. We have something needs to be said here within your relationships. So that's definitely maybe something was said that triggered you. I don't know, but we have, yeah. So a lot about your community right now, and you having your own voice. And that's the message that I got from that song for you guys, right? You've been really influenced your entire life by those around you, by voices around you, and people that you in fact do care a lot about. I'm feeling for some of you, this is parents and siblings and just the overall community that you were raised in. But that claustrophobic feeling I was feeling is like some of you have been really living by others' rules that aren't authentic to your soul, and it's causing that claustrophobia. And the way out of that feeling is going to be to speak up for yourself. And I just told my 6-year-old daughter this the other day. Never be afraid to speak up for yourself. Now, maybe some people won't have the desired reaction that you would like, but when you are speaking your authentic truth and you are speaking up for yourself, it is absolutely the right thing to do. Maybe some situations situations and the dynamics of certain situations will change in that moment, and that's okay. Don't be attached to the outcome here. But I'm definitely feeling you guys finding your voice, finding your own authenticity, and speaking up beyond what other people, think you should be doing. Like, I felt that moving in. Like, I almost wanted to, like, the guy with the leaf blower, I wanted to be like, get off my patio. Like, that's ridiculous, right? But I felt that because it was a message for you guys, right? Saying like, I just want my own voice. I just want to live my life the way I want to live it. I don't care. Like, some of you, this is friends. Some of you, it's just anybody who is a close connection to you in your life. They've really had a lot of influence over you. And I will tell you that they do have your best intention in mind. Okay. They do. But a lot of the times the people around us are operating from those lower vibrational fear-based energies, and they don't know the difference, right? So you have to trust yourself and really get in touch with your own voice. So let's dig a little bit deeper here. Let's dig a little bit deeper with the tarot to get some more specific on what's been going on here, okay? Yeah, it's time for you to create some boundaries, all right, with those around you, okay? There's situations around you that are causing you to question yourself, putting you almost in this indecisive energy is what I'm really feeling. There's situations that you have a lot of history with, okay? It's been somebody that's been people, it could be one person, it could be multiple people that you have, that have been in your life for a long time. So of course their voice is going to mean a lot to you, but at this point it's suffocating you, okay? It's suffocating you. So let's get one more shuffle, Aquarius, and then we'll jump right in, okay? Let's see what's going on for the lovely Aquarius. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about you being energetically autonomous, or you being able to stand on your own 2 feet. Not saying that you can't in any way, shape, or form, Aquarius, but what I am saying is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is definitely an energy that is influenced by those around them, okay? So that's what I'm picking up in here, and there's a need for you to come into your own. There's a need for you to trust yourself. You know what's best for you, Aquarius. You have the answers, okay? I know that there's a lot of like static almost around you, confusion, and it's just not, that's because it's not your voice, okay? Let's see what's crossing this. We have the 7, is that the 8 of Pentacles? Sorry, you guys, it's just a weird moment for me. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, okay? You've been on a little journey here, working on your self-mastery. This could, in fact, have to do with all these pentacles here about, a change in your job or a change in what you're doing. Some people might have opinions about you leaving a job, right, is what I'm feeling for some of you. Like, it's their fear-based thoughts. Well, you went to school for this, or, you've always worked so hard for this, but it's time for you to move on, okay? And you have to trust yourself and trust what you're feeling. But what I really feel as well is you've been working, okay, we have the 9 and then we have the 8. So you've been working so hard on getting in touch with yourself, okay? This has a lot to do with about your stability and your future and your safety and what you really want, and you building a life for yourself based on your own values and what you want, as opposed to what other people, think is good for you. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so at the foundation of the reading, we have the 5 of Wands. 5s are all about change, but this has created such an internal conflict, and you're tired of it. You're tired of feeling like you're being pulled in 2 different directions. You're tired of feeling like you can't listen to yourself. You're tired of all of the noise, right? You just want it to end. You don't want these petty arguments anymore with those around you. You just want to have peace and stability in your life. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling this so strongly for you guys. Like, I can feel it. You're like, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of like having to explain myself to those around me. I'm tired of people not believing in me. I'm tired of people not seeing the vision that I have for myself. Okay, so this is a special message coming in for some of you guys. Like, stop looking for the validation or approval of others. You're not going to find it. The vision was given to you, you and not them. And so if you are looking for other people's approval to take this step forward, you're probably not going to get it. I hate to break it to some of you, but the validation comes much later when we don't care about the validation anymore. Okay. So yeah, there's been a long internal conflict here, and you're just ready for it to be over. You're ready for a more peaceful, safe feeling, stable life. Okay. Look at this in the past, right? It's like kind of going through the same thing. I'm feeling this really monotonous energy, right? It's because you have been listening to the voices of those around you. You've been walking into situations that aren't for you, that don't bring you abundance, that don't work out. It might be, a work situation that you walked into and then all of a sudden it didn't work out, right? Like maybe some of you have recently lost a job, but I'm just really feeling like because these people have had influence over you, because their voices have been so strong, and you've been listening, it's just walking you into scenarios that you have no business being a part of, okay? You have no business being a part of, and almost bringing in like this in the past, right? You might have felt like, why is my luck so crappy, okay? Why is my luck so crappy? It's because you're being influenced by voices around you, and you're walking into situations that aren't for you, okay? So let's see what else we have going on here. All right, so you need to follow your passion. You guys are an air sign, all right? We have the Page of Wands. Because of this energy of like, get the heck out of me, it's kind of turned off your passion and your spark for life, right? Like it's just like, I'm tired. You guys are a little bit tired right now. You guys don't feel like, you just don't feel passionate about things, but it's time for you to like, connect back in with yourself and stand up for yourself and say and follow your passions, okay? Let's see what else we have here. Wow. Okay. Yep. You guys are going through a huge awakening right now. And whether you understand it or not, with the Hierophant, this is God, okay? This is God, if you will, whatever you want to call it. The angelic beings, but there is a divine plan that's been happening here with the Wheel of Fortune especially, and now the Hierophant. This is all destiny. So whatever's been happening, know that it's being orchestrated, for you. All of the lessons, like even if, don't be too hard on yourself if you've been listening to the voices around you and it's been creating this conflict or your passion is turned off. Know that everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to be, and you're coming into your own belief system about life, right? Like how I opened this up was like, I feel like for some of you, you've really outgrown the church, if you will, or the religion that you always kind of grew up with, okay? The philosophy. It doesn't necessarily have to be religious, but it's just beliefs about life, beliefs about money, beliefs about relationship, beliefs about what is possible for you, right? And that is all opening up for you right now. It's like you're going through a huge spiritual awakening, Aquarius, huge, okay? Wow, we have these pages here, okay? And our pages are messengers, all right? So we have two pages, okay? Oh yeah, there's cards over here, okay. So yeah, you see yourself as, some of you could be I really do feel like for some of you, this is about like a passion fueled, right? It's a spiritually fueled business, okay? And you're really starting to put the pieces together to that. And you want to devote a lot of your time to this business or whatever it is that's going to create stability in your life, okay? It's a new thing for you, whatever this is. And I do feel like people have opinions about it around you, and it's really confusing you and turning off your passion because it's putting you in this place where you have indecision and feel like you have to defend yourself. What I say to you is absolutely move forward, okay? Whatever is bringing you stability, whatever feels stable, that's where you're supposed to be going right now, okay? That's absolutely where you're supposed to be going right now. Follow that safe feeling, follow that grounded feeling, okay? Wow, 3 pages. I don't even know what that means here, okay? This is all about this Page of Cups, and what I'm really getting off this Page of Cups is you guys are having Like, again, like we go back to that awakening, but in particular, your intuition is waking up. Like, again, you guys are an air sign. And so you guys can have the tendency to really think logically, but what is happening right now because of the situation and why you're finding that your voice doesn't align with those around you is because your intuition is waking up. Your third eye is waking up. You're noticing that you are probably having abilities that you did not have before, okay? It's just you can see beyond the veil. You can see things from a different perspective than those around you can. So really, 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 really trust your voice here. I just feel like there's so much happening for you guys right now. So much happening for you right now, okay? And I do feel like, you know, with these 3 pages here, there could be like 3 different energies, carrying connections that come up for each and every one of you. In particular, 3 different situations that are seeing things through a less evolved lens than what you are able to see right now. So I'm just going to say it again because I feel like some of you really need to hear it. Trust yourself. You're the one that, you know, has the intuitive hits right now. You're the one whose intuition is awakening. Trust yourself moving forward, okay? There's almost like this, whether they are grown adults, you know, older than you, whatever, it's almost like this childlike energy that's coming through around you, right? Really just, it's just not an evolved energy. It's seeing things from a very closed-minded, a fear-based perspective, okay? Oh, you're so like, okay, so right now it's like you're intentionally not making a decision about how to move forward with your stability. Okay, we have the 2 of Swords here. I did feel that indecisive energy, and you're hoping that you can trust yourself and make this decision. And I'm just going to say to you that it is going to not, there's going to be a sense of like fear that comes with moving forward with this decision. That's inevitable, right? Every, you know, leap of faith comes with this feeling, okay? But there's confusion, obviously, and you're just afraid that you're not going to be able to trust yourself is what I'm feeling for some of you. You know, that you're always going to be influenced by those around you. You know, you're kind of shutting off your heart space here. We have this Page of Cups, right? You need to spend some time with yourself, Aquarius, okay? You're going to hear and have confirmations with your own inner voice very, very strongly, and you're absolutely going to be able to move forward. You're not going to feel so overwhelmed, like, get the heck away from me. The reason that you're in this 2 of Swords energy is because you literally are feeling claustrophobic, okay? You're feeling claustrophobic, like, oh, get away from me, because deep within you, your intuition knows that you need to spend some time with yourself because only your voice and your heart space knows the way forward for you, okay? And all right, yeah, so this is what the divine wants you to focus on right now. Stop giving to situations, first of all, that don't give you back the same energetically. I feel like some of you are really giving out a lot of energy to situations that just don't bring you happiness. Maybe in the past they've brought you happiness, but they just don't. They're not aligned at this time. And it's time for you to create some boundaries, time for you to create some space between you and this outside energy that is absolutely draining you. So if you're wondering why you feel a little bit claustrophobic, you feel like your creativity and your passion for life has been turned off, almost a little bit of depression and anxiety energy coming in for some of you, it's because your energy is going out to situations that do not give back. They don't bring you stability in your life. Now, some of you, this is a career that you've been in for a long time. It's not fulfilling you anymore. And the decision for you to move forward and break away from that ultimately is yours to have. But I would just say, trust yourself moving forward with that, because if it's no longer giving you and filling up your cup, right, then stop giving to that situation, right? You are finding balance in your life right now. You're finding out what the difference is between situations and people that, you know, take from you, and situations that you give and receive in equal harmony and balance, okay? You're learning all of this, and learning all of this information it's very useful. You know, you need to know this information for yourself to be able to trust trust yourself moving forward, to see things from a different perspective. So it's really, really, really exciting right now. A lot of different messages about your own safety and stability coming through here. Okay, so we're going to close this up. We're going to get some final messages from this Work Your Light Oracle here. What final messages do we have for the lovely Aquarius? Any more? Okay, so the two messages, look at this. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So definitely, some of you are acting a certain way. You're trying to fit into situations. I feel for some of you, there's these connections around you. You're keeping them in your life because they've been around for such a long time. Or you're listening to their opinion because, you know, they've always been the wise, person to go to in your life. But you're noticing, I feel definitely for some of you that like you're feeling more lonely spending time with these older connections than you actually do alone. And that is absolutely a huge indicator that it's time to create some boundaries and move in a different direction. The situations that you're spending time with aren't making you feel like authentic to your soul. Obviously, there's that imbalance that we talked about, and it's causing you to kind of lower your vibration, Aquarius. You guys are actually, to meet these people where they're at, you're having to lower your vibration, and you don't ever want to intentionally lower your vibration. So this is just awareness for some of you, okay? And this is, there's no action that we need to take at this moment. Your guidance, some of you just take a deep breath, because hearing this information is a relief to some of you, because you've been going through and learning so much, and it's been so intense for quite some time, and it's time for you to really take a break. Now, I know your logical mind is going to tell you, well, X, Y, and Z needs to get done, and how in the world is it going to get done if I am not the one, in charge of the situation? And to that, I tell you that everything is going to work out perfectly for you. This is a faith and trust building moment for you on your journey. And you really need to take care of your body and your mind and your soul right now by sleeping in a little bit later, just resting, not being so serious all the time. Why so serious? Take a break, watch your shows. Don't feel guilty about watching shows that just make you laugh or vegging out. Right now, it's just a time for you to take a break, okay? Do what you enjoy doing. Follow what makes you feel good right now. Above all else, that is going to be your North Star. And yeah, so just don't be so hard on yourself. I know this is counterintuitive for some of you to take a break, and like right now, right after this reading, some of you go take a nap. Seriously, some of you go take a nap right after this reading. You're gonna, really thank yourself later for it. It's gonna feel so good, okay? And you guys absolutely, absolutely deserve it, because you guys, whether you know it or not, have been going through so much energetic work through your own ascension process. And it's a really, really, really exciting time for you guys, okay? Huge spiritual awakening happening, and you're coming into your own, okay? So I absolutely love that for you guys. I'll be thinking about you guys, sending you big hugs, and I will talk to you all soon. Namaste and God bless.